Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a superhero? Lucky for you, I am a superhero. I'm Superman. It's like Superman, but not trademarked. My powers include flying, but only off an inch off the ground, and I'm limited to about walking speed. Well, that's actually pretty much it for my powers. I don't really have many powers, but I assure you, I am a superhero. I can prove it. I have a lot of accomplishments. Here's a short list, not all of my accomplishments. I couldn't list them all feasibly in the amount of time I have, but I stopped a car crash. I saw someone about to rear end someone, so I T-boned them before he could do it. I also stopped a bank robbery. Someone was about to rob a bank, so I burned the bank down before he could do it. I saved the earth in some video game. I also paid taxes and didn't get audited. As you can see, I'm very accomplished, but you may be wondering what isn't to see the everyday life of a superhero, but lucky for you, I'm here to walk you through and show you what happens. I wake up at 3:30 a.m., normal people hours. I go and eat some Crunch, not Captain Crunch, because I'm the captain, because I'm a superhero. By 4 a.m., I perch on the Winston Tower, on the lookout for crime. Unfortunately, I don't have super hearing or supervision, so I can't actually see if any crime is occurring. I just hope no crime is occurring and I sit there and wait. Fast forward to 8 a.m., and it's time for the first rescue of the day. I see a kid waiting by the corner and a yellow van comes up. The kid goes to get in it. Nuh-uh, no kidnapping on my watch. I'm the non-violent type of superhero, so I prefer competition rather than actually fighting the kidnapper. I figure if you're kidnapping kids in the yellow van, you can't have that good of chocolate, so I get some nice Lindt truffles, that high-end chocolate, to get that kid to come over. And so the kid came to me instead, and I stopped the kidnapping. And then the police showed up in their wee-woo wagons and all that. Apparently the yellow van was a school bus, and they tried to charge me with kidnapping. They hate what they can't be. I flew away from the hostile environment inside the motor lawn with my super speed. I picked all the blades by hand. Only downside to that is it rips up all the grass and leaves you with a bunch of dirt. The price of being superhuman. It's time for lunch, and there's no food in the kitchen. Luckily, I found a chicken out yonder side and subdued it with a hit or 12 of a baseball bat, and then I plucked it with my bare teeth. And then it wasn't cooked, so I cooked it with a single slap. My post-lunch rescue took place at about 13,100 million hours. We used military time, or should I say the military uses superhero time. Some guy in the hospital needed blood, so I thought I would help him out. I went and knocked a bunch of people out and took their blood. So apparently when one person donates like a pint of blood, they're a hero, but when I show up with 12 gallons of blood, they ask me, where did that blood come from? And stop making puns about the B positive, and I'm calling the cops. Inconsistency. Silly law enforcement came again. But hey, Batman was a wanted man. I'm a man. He's a man. Practically the same thing. I saw The Dark Knight Rises. All this running from the law made me really fatigued. So I went to bed at around 6 p.m., which in Australia is like midnight. And since I wake up at 3 o'clock, that's only 3 hours of sleep. It's really hard to do, but my superpowers allowed me to do it. And so, you know how it be. I'm a superhero. Pretty cool. Make sure to check out the next video and subscribe. I'll have a new video out next week.